Safe to say I was more wrong than wrong. Beginning of the season, I said Indiana would win 6 games and lose 6 games. They've already won 7. I'm really trying to get to that game, guys. Washington, Indiana. I really am trying to get there. Don't know, though, with ticket prices and everything, but we'll see. But what I'm about to say is controversial to many, but definitely the truth to some that I believe are not as biased as I am. But I'm saying this even non-biased wise. Indiana's a contender for the college football playoff. This team, in my eyes, right now is going 11-1. And that one loss being to Ohio State. If they beat Ohio State, Indiana's winning the Big Ten. Period. End of story. So I got thinking about this because some Bama fan who was really upset after, I don't know, who they just lose to, Tennessee, I don't know. Bama's losing all the time now. It's the first time I can say that, right? I don't really care. I'm going to talk crap. So I basically was like, he had said Indiana won't make it at 11-1 with their one loss being to Ohio State. I said, well, that's weird because then Bama shouldn't make it with a loss to Vandy. If Indiana beats all the teams, with multiple of those teams being better than Vandy. Now, Vandy's ranked 25 right now. They won't maybe stay there, though. They're going to lose to Texas probably, so bring them out of the 25. Either way, we're talking about Nebraska, who was ranked number 26. If you guys didn't know, Nebraska was number 26. They were right on the fringe, number 26. Yeah, and they got beat by 49. I don't think you guys realize how big of a win that was. That would have been a big win for any school, but for Indiana, it's huge. Game day's coming next week, and that's the start of the playoff run. You need to get to the playoffs. Here's the run: Washington, Michigan State, Michigan. Those next 3 games are huge. If you're 10-0 going into Ohio State, I don't care what happens, and then you play Purdue and beat Purdue, 11-1 will get you in. But guys, I see a world where Indiana goes 12-0. I do. It seems wild to say, but there's nothing that I don't believe can't happen anymore in this college football season. There's nothing. I told you guys back during my midseason predictions, which was a week ago, or a week and a half ago, whatever, that I think any team can beat anyone, anything can happen. That's true. There's also a possibility, as sucky as this sounds, that Indiana could somehow finish, 1-4. And be 8-4 on the year, which would still be a crazy good success of a season. But Cignetti is giving me complete faith in this team. So much so that I felt like an idiot watching that game. Like, I obviously was happy, but I felt like an idiot picking against Indiana. What was I doing? You know what I mean? But I thought to myself, well, they hadn't proved it, And then they beat Nebraska, and now people are asking, okay, well, then prove it against this team. Okay, wait till week 11. Wait till week 11. I actually love that Ohio State is week 11 because Rourke's hurt right now. So the next 2 to 3 games will probably have to be run games. And that's cool. Indiana has Tyson Lawton and Justice Ellison and Black. Black's good too. I don't remember his first name. But all 3 of those running backs are productive. Let them dominate. And then you have Surratt, who I don't care who's the quarterback. He's going to catch stuff. He's a beast. Again, in my opinion, I think he's going to be I think he's a top 5 receiver in the Big Ten. I do. I don't see that many receivers better. There's the guy in Maryland, Ty Felton, and then the 2 guys in Ohio State. I'm sure there's a guy in Oregon, and then it's Surratt, in my opinion. So, you got like the 5th best receiver in the Big Ten. You have some of the best running backs in the Big Ten behind. I really like the Northwestern guy, and then Iowa has a good one. Obviously, Ohio State always has a good one. But, again, top 5 run game in the Big Ten, top 5 passing game in the Big Ten, when it comes to receivers. So it's yeah, backup quarterback sucks, but you guys got to remember, Sig did not build this team to be, oh yeah, one guy goes down, it's over. That's not what this team is built for at all. It's not built to be hit down a little bit, This Indiana team is built stronger than any Indiana team I've ever seen. It's the best Indiana team I've ever seen. I have no doubts in its ability to play offense and defense. The way that the guys rally to the ball is incredible. The way the D-line sacks the quarterback is great. The way cornerbacks play with effort and great pass deflections is great. The way receivers go up and catch balls that maybe they shouldn't come down with is amazing. The way running backs find holes and are shifty, all 3 of them, is incredible. The way the offensive line blocks is amazing. And the way the quarterback plays, even if it's the backup, Taven Jackson, is great. So, for the first time, and this always worries me. This gives me like a lump in my stomach. So I'm not going to say it like that. But all I got to say is I believe in Indiana. And I hope they just keep now proving me right. I'm so sorry. Indiana, I disrespected you and said that you would lose to Nebraska. What the hell was I thinking? Roll, Sig, roll. Go Hoosiers.